Welcome to my channel. Here I break down the counseling tips for the medications you see every day, the over the counter medication and the commonly prescribed medication in a very simple, practical, and easy to remember way. So, today my topic is why does lisinopril cause a dry cough? So, if you know someone or if you are taking lisinopril and after starting this medication they develop dry cough and that's not going away, this video is for you. This information is for informational and educational purposes only. Always consult your healthcare provider for personal medical advice and if you have any questions. So, first of all, what is lisinopril? Lisinopril belongs to a group of medication which is called ACE inhibitors or angiotensin converting enzyme inhibitors. This medication is commonly prescribed for like high blood pressure, heart failure, kidney protection in diabetes, or it may be prescribed after a heart attack. And mostly it is considered a very effective and it's widely used medication. So what the cough, which is it's a very common side effect. Many people they experience dry cough when they start at medication, and this cough is not productive. This is important, very important that it is dry, it is tickling, or it irritates. It's very uncomfortable, but it's non-productive. No mucus or phlegm is coming out, and it's persistent. And even if you try over the counter medications to treat the dry cough, like dextromethorphan is a mostly commonly available medication, which is without a prescription, and it very helpful for dry cough. But in that type of cough, it usually does not improve when you just try to treat it with these cough syrups. So now I will go over with you the mechanism behind it to help you better understand and in a very simple way. First of all, we need to know the mechanism, what happens. So lisinopril is blocks an enzyme, and this enzyme is called angiotensin converting enzyme. And normally, what angiotensin converting enzyme it does, it converts angiotensin 1 to angiotensin 2. And angiotensin 2 is a very powerful vasoconstrictor. It means that it constricts the blood vessels. And when it constricts the blood vessels, it can lead to increase in the blood pressure. So when this enzyme is blocked, what happens? Less angiotensin 2 is formed. And when it's less, this angiotensin 2 is formed as a result of this, blood vessels, they relax and it lowers the blood pressure. And also this enzyme, by blocking this enzyme, what happens? It decreases the water and salt retention and it decreases the blood volume and the blood pressure. And another thing is that it increases the lisinopril when it is taken. It since increases the bradykinin levels because angiotensin converting enzyme it blocks the it's actually break down the bradykinin, and when it breaks down it leads to constriction of the blood vessels. And when this enzyme is blocked, then this bradykinin levels are increased and it leads to relaxation of the blood vessels. But bradykinin, when it's increased, it can build up in the lungs and in the airways. So this substance, when it's increased in the lungs and airways, what it does, it can irritate your cough receptors and it can lead to persistent dry cough. So it is not an allergy, but actually it's a known pharmacological effect. So the question is that how common it is. It occurs in 5 to 20% of the patients. It can happen to anyone, and the cough may start within days, weeks later, or even months after starting the medication. So sometimes, when the patient comes after stopping the medication for a month or two, then it's really hard to imagine that it's related to actually that that blood pressure medication. So it's very important to take the history and to see that what kind of medications patient was taking or is taking, or how long these medication have been stopped for. And the important thing is that this cough is not dangerous, but it is very uncomfortable and disruptive, and it affects everyday life. So, another important question is that when it's medical attention is required, like what requires urgent medical attention? If someone is experiencing like swelling of the lips, swelling of the tongue or throat, or there is very it's very hard to swallow anything, then it requires immediate medical attention. This could be it's the condition which is called like it may be angioedema. If this is angioedema, it's rare, but it can be serious. So the question is that if someone develops cough while taking the medication, what that person should do. So I would suggest do not stop the medication on your own. First, talk to your doctor or your pharmacist, because if your cough is very irritating or bothersome and it's not going away like after a couple of days, then your doctor might want to either change the medication or switch to another class of medications which is called ARB or angiotensin receptor blockers. It's losartan, valsartan. There are lots of other medications which fall in this group. So angiotensin receptor blockers actually they work similarly for the blood pressure, but the important thing is that they do not cause dry cough. So doctor would might want to switch to that group of medications. And it is very important to just note that when the lisinopril is discontinued, then the cough usually it improves within 1 to 4 weeks, but it may take up to 3 months to resolve. So to summarize, like lisinopril, I would say it's an excellent medication. It saves lives and it protects the heart and the kidneys. But like all medications, it can have side effects, and dry cough is one of the most common side effects. And friends and family, if you found this helpful, please subscribe to my videos for more pharmacists explain medication counseling. And I would like to thank you for watching and see you next time. See you soon with another interesting and new and informative videos. And I hope to see you soon then. And till then, stay blessed, happy, and have peace in your hearts. Be healthy. Bye.